Hey y'all, so today I'm going to show you my quick 5-minute makeup routine. So it's basically just a couple of products, slap it on, and you're out the door. So if you want to see this 5-minute makeup routine, then just keep watching. So the first thing we're going to go in with is any moisturizer. This just happens to be the moisturizer that I'm actually trying to use up, and it's the Equate Beauty Ultra Hydrating Beauty Lotion. So I'm just going to get some of this, and I use about that much. It'll cover my face, and if I have any extra, I'll just blend it down the neck. Okay, so there's our moisturizer, and that's actually, for this, that's the only primer we're going to use. So instead of using a BB cream or foundation, we're going to go straight in with concealer. And this is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer. And the shade that I wear is Light Ivory. So what I'm going to do is I apply a little bit more concealer than I normally would. So I'm going to go ahead and prime the lids. And then we're going to do kind of the typical triangle. And then kind of just whatever's left, I'm going to take down the bridge of the nose. And then I re-dip and kind of put a few dots here because you got like a lot of that initial product. So I don't want to get the under eye too cakey. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the majority of that and kind of put it on the forehead. And then I will go back and do the triangle. And then hit the chin. I want to add a little bit more up here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do like as if I was kind of cleaning up my contour. And this will just kind of help to cover up some of that redness on my cheeks. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take our L'Oreal True Match powder, and this is in C1 Alabaster. So we're just going to use the Real Techniques buffing brush and set our entire face. And you want to be pretty generous with this since you're using it as a powder foundation. It's totally fine to kind of pack it on. And since my cheeks are so rosy, I can skip the blush step. Okay, and then we're going to take the Real Techniques setting brush with the same powder and just set the eyelids. That's basically our foundation and concealer all in one. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and finish the face, and then all we'll need to do are lips, eyes, and brows. So we're going to go in with just a little bit of bronzer, and this is the L'Oreal Glam Bronze in 01 Light. So just going to fix them up and then just kind of warm up the face. So now we've kind of warmed up the face, giving us a little more color. So now what I want to do is just hit a little bit of highlighter. And today I'm going to try out the limited edition Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighting powder in the Sweetest Bling. And so as you can see, it's kind of like a shimmery pink highlighter. You've got like the darker pink and the lighter pink. So I'm going to just go in with the Real Techniques setting brush again and just kind of tap over all of it. And then just do a little bit of highlighting. And I'm just on my pinky going to take a little bit of both and dab it in that inner corner. But I am going to get a mirror because I like for my inner corners to be pretty bright. So I want to just see how bright they are. for brows, I'm going to go in with the NYX Micro Brow Pencil, and this is in the shade Auburn. I'm trying to decide if I like the Auburn or the blonde shade. I feel like sometimes the blonde shade's too light. Right now I feel like this Auburn is too red, so I just haven't totally decided. And you could definitely just do brow gel for this step. I just want to give my brows a little more definition. And then I'm gonna go in with the Essence Make Me Brow Gel, and this is in the shade Brownie Brows. It's their number 2. And this is also a little, it's not quite my right shade, but it came in like a kit at Ulta. So, but I do really like the product, so I think I am going to use this up and then get the blonde. Okay, so brows are done. Now we just need to do lips and mascara, and this look will be totally finished. So let's go ahead and curl our lashes. And then we're gonna go in with the Maybelline Colossal Big Shot. And for the days where I'm being pretty light on my makeup, I tend to just do 1 coat of mascara to keep it really light, but you could definitely do 2 coats, and that would just kind of amp up the look even more. But today I think I'm just going to do 1 coat as I smudge it all over my face, but we will let it dry and grab a Q-tip. And then I'm just hitting these lower lashes with whatever's left on the brush. So there's our mascara. I'm gonna grab a Q-tip right quick and clean up mistakes. And then for lips, I'm trying out this new Soap & Glory Sexy Mother Pucker lip gloss, and this is in the shade Rose and Shine. And this is kind of tingly. I've tried it a couple times before, and so it's like the more coats you put on, the tinglier it gets. So today, we'll just see if I decide to do 1 coat or 2. I've noticed that with 1 coat though, it doesn't really tingle at all. So there it is with 1 coat, and I am gonna go ahead and do 2 coats because I kind of want to see if the plumping effect actually works. Okay, so there's 2 coats, and I am starting to feel a little bit of tingling, but nothing like super painful or anything like that. But overall, I really like the color of it, and I don't really mind it. It feels like pins and needles on your lips, kind of. But it's not uncomfortable, it's just kind of a weird feeling, but it definitely doesn't hurt. And the longer that it sits after you put it on, that's kind of like when you start to feel it, but you definitely don't feel it immediately. But so this is the completed 5-minute makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions, definitely leave it in a comment below. And as always, I will have the products mentioned and used in the description bar, as well as a blog post that will have links. So thank you so much for watching. Please like this video and subscribe if you haven't already. And I can't wait to talk with y'all again in my next video.